Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Pure Biology, and today's topic is Hapten, that is another topic related to immunology. And before going to this topic, I want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed my channel, and the newcomers. I want to say something to newcomers that please you share my channel with your friends if this is helpful to you. Okay, so let's continue. That is the Hapten. Its Greek meaning is to grasp, to grasp. And what is hapten? Hapten is the organic compounds. This is the organic compounds that behave as antigen, that is can bind and react with antibody molecules but block the immunogenicity. Okay. So what is saying here? That it is one kind of organic compound that generally have the capacity to bind with the antibody molecules but block the immunogenic activity or reaction. Okay, so this is the actually hapten. Generally these are just like antigen. Sorry for the disturbances. These are actually the substances or organic substances just behave like antigen, or you can see its behavior is just like antigen, but and so that's why it can easily bind with the antibody molecules, but its binding with the antibody molecules generally stop the immunogenic activity. Okay, sorry. Sorry for the noises, just ignore that. It is coming from the outside, it's not my fault. Okay, so what is the example? Example is the DNP or the dinitrophenol. Dinitrophenol. Clear? So these are the haptens. The haptens is one kind of organic substance that have capacity to bind with the antibody molecules but stop the immunogenic activity. And its feature is that although this serves as antigen, but its small size and minimal valency that prevents it by itself from functioning as an immunogen. So why hapten cannot continue the immunogenic activity or the reaction? Because of its small size or its molecular mole size, okay, and the minimal valency. Clear? So, molecular small size and the minimal valency is the actual reason. That's why the hapten generally cannot continue the immunogenicity or immunogenic activity. Clear? Second point is that it can gain in sometimes the immunogenic activity when, or it can continue the immunogenic activity when it binds with another protein, that is the large protein and called the carrier. And this is possible, that means the continuing the immunogenic activity is possible if this carrier is binding with the hapten and then the conjugated molecule binds with the antibody molecules. Okay, that means not only singly hapten with the carrier or the large protein, this molecule or complex molecule can bind with the antibody molecule, then the reaction or immunogenic reaction become continuing. Okay, or in this time it acts as the immunogen. Clear? So in that situation, anti-hapten or anti-carrier, or you can say that antibody to kill the hapten continuing the carrier, that is produced in the serum. Okay, so this this is the immune response that can be induced against it. Okay, binding of carrier or the formation, complex formation that is seen when carrier and hapten both bind to each other and then bind to the antibody molecules. In that situation, immune response can be induced, okay, against it, and anti-hapten and anti-carrier both are formed. Okay. Third point is the in an immunized animal major antibody molecules that are formed called the anti-hapten and minor are called the anti-carriers. So major antibody molecules that try to kill the and hapten, so that's why these are the anti-hapten, and minors sometimes not, minors also produced with this simultaneously anti-hapten. These are the anti-carrier, clear? So minor are the anti-carrier antibody molecules and major are the anti-hapten antibody molecules. Okay, and here the two examples are there. One is the hapten. You can see this example also here, dinitrophenol, and another example of carrier, this is the bovine serum albumin. Okay, or its antibody is the anti-BAC. But you can see that if only hapten is there, no antibodies are produced. Okay, so this is the actual hapten. This is very brief and short topic of the immunology. So I think I completely explained here. And